Okay, this is the video key for the quiz we took on the 27th. To get full credit, check your work against mine, show everything I'm showing here, and write down the 3 words to show me that you listen. So this first one here, again, first set is talking about where it's starting, where it's going, starting here and ending up down here. And again, understanding what's going on here. That first line in blue going through the y-intercept at 10, and then that red one after the shift going through the y-intercept at -3. You need to see that from 10 through 0 down to -3. That's a net drop of 13 total boxes. That's where we're getting that answer. But the algebra, though, I want you to take the beginning y-intercept plus that unknown k number and set that equal to the new y-intercept. Again, that work's shown right here where I'm taking the math, solving for k, and then making sure you write it in the right way. This answer is g of x is the f of x1, the first one, taken and shoved down the y-axis 13. Or, again, if you remember, to find that new G-lines equation, if I took this 3x plus 10 and put it right here instead of that f of x, that 10 and that -13, that's where I get the equation for the g of x1, that 3 of x minus 3. Hopefully you're understanding that. The first word is dog. Dog. All right, the next one's, again, this is the starting one, ending one. From -6 up to 1, that's a increase of 7, positive 7. And you can see right here, f of x equals the first one plugged in. The second one always comes from you plugging in the first one into that translation form where all the magic happens. The last one, from 8 to 2, going down by 6. And then again, make sure you have the right letters. This is g of x. So for this one, I plugged in the original one, the f of x1, and went down by 6. If you mess that up and think it's the opposite, you might think going up by 6 on that one. And then the other ones here, knowing that this is your y-intercept, going down, how much this is going up by, that is your slope number. And then writing these equations for the first one, the pre-image for a table. Second one listed the image. The g of x1 is 2x plus that y-intercept 4. The f of x1 is 2x plus that y-intercept 5. Now you have those equations. You know that it starts right here at 4 on the y-axis, and it goes up to 5 on the y-axis. Still get in the habit of showing this work to solve for k. That's a increase of 1 going up by 1. So the f of x equation came from me plugging in that first g of x equation and adding 1 to it, making that y-intercept go from 4 to 5. And the other one's trickier. This one, going down by 2. Second word is surf. Surf. This one, going down by 2, that is your slope, -2, -2. But if you're going opposite up that chart, and the reason I'm going up is because I need to find that y-intercept here, because I'm not giving you the 0 term. You got to find the 0 one yourself. Take that 9er, take away 2, and that gives me, add 2. That gives me the y-intercept really of that f line. And then 10 plus 2 gives me 12 right there. And then there's my equations. F of x equals -2x plus that 11. G of x equals -2x plus that 12. And of course, going from 11 to 12, that's an increase of 1. F of x plus 1. And then your last one here. This one, going up by 3. Hard to see with the negative numbers, but easier to see with the positive ones. That is your slope number. These have my y-intercepts right away. all you need to do is make sure that you see the g of x1 is that 3x minus 1, and that f of x1 for this one, the image, is 3x minus 5. So from -1 plus some unknown k number going and ending up at -5, I want you to show the math to find that k number. +1 plus 1. Looks like k is -5. So this one is f of x comes from me plugging in the original g of x1 and taking away 4, or me taking the original g of x equation, 3x minus 1 there, and that -1 and that -4, that's where I get the -5 for my new y-intercept. And then understanding, of course, this one is starting at, if I could draw this line, this one's starting at -1 on the y-axis and going all the way down to -5 on the y-axis. That's a drop of 4 boxes down the y-axis. All right, the third word is foam. Foam. Good luck. Show me this work and those 3 words for full credit. I'll give you the 60.